Okay, hi, good morning, you guys. I'm doing a quick one-on-one Zoom with you this morning to help you guys get prepared for phase 2 of 80-Day Obsession. Jen and I are so excited for how well you guys are doing, how well phase 1 has gone. What I love the most is every day popping into the group and seeing victories like I'm adding weight, or I went to double bands today, or my clothes are fitting better, I'm starting to feel more tone, my butt's lifting, right? Those are all awesome. That's the real measure of your progress. So while we're measuring our weight, we're measuring our inches lost, we're measuring those pictures, those things that you're able to do now with your life that are leading you in the direction of how you want to look, the confidence that you want to have, the strength that you want to build, those are the real victories, and it is why we talk about those daily versus when we weigh in and we do those check-ins, we do that just every couple of weeks because we want to use that information. But the real victories are what you guys are experiencing every day because of your hard work, because you're putting in the time to know your nutrition, to plan out your meals, to make sure you get your water, to take care of yourself, to get that extra sleep, to get that 8 hours anytime that you can, and taking that time for self-care for yourself. So I hope that you think of something that you can reward yourself with, just some time for yourself, some mama love, a date with a girlfriend, to go to a movie, something that you can do to just allow yourself a little bit of time to celebrate your success over phase 1. All right, and then I want you to grab a pen and paper. You can actually use this video in an interactive way to actually go through and do your planning as you go into phase 2, and we get ready for that this weekend. So go ahead and push pause if you need to. Go grab a pen and paper, and I want you guys to be able to just actively go through this with me, okay? I'm going to share my screen here, maybe. And we're going to go through a couple things together. Okay? All right. There I am still. Let me get to our Beachbody on Demand here. Okay. All right. So we're going to go into your 80-Day Obsession program, right? And you've got your workouts, right? So phase 2 will be added. The first week of phase 2 will be added on Sunday, so that you'll have those there. And then so I want you to go to program materials. All right. So what I want you to do first, before we worry about recalculating or anything like that, I want you to go to the calendar and tracking. Okay, so open up that workout calendar, and I want you to make sure that you print out phase 2, so page 2. Go ahead and print that out. It's really great to have that in the space where you work out. It feels great to check that or put an X through those boxes every single day. That you finish those workouts. And what I like to do with this workout calendar is I'm going to go in and I'm going to put it in my actual calendar, what the workout is, how long the workout is. So make sure I've got that time blocked off every single day. So you'll see the order changes a little bit. So the type of workout is going to be the same, but the moves are going to be different and how you're doing things are going to be a little bit different. Okay. So when this comes out on Sunday, you're going to want to watch the weekly obsession. You're going to want to make sure that you're retaking your measurements and photos, and that you're recalculating your target calorie brackets this weekend as well. Okay, so those are things that we want to make sure that we're doing on Sunday. You'll also notice on this calendar something different with phase 2 is that we get 2 refeed days. So we're going to talk about that in just a few minutes, but that's going to be a little bit different to your nutrition, where you're going to help to give your body some additional glycogen stores to help you to perform better and to get better results through your workouts and through your nutrition. Okay, pay attention to these tips down here on this phase as well. Never skip your warm-ups, your cool-downs. Those are so critical and important to making sure that you're keeping those muscles stretched and ready to go for the next workouts, that you're preventing injury. So make sure that you do that. Do the Sunday workouts anytime that you need a little bit of extra stretch or roll and release. Use those any day that you need those. It's great if you can get on your foam roller every day. That is really ideal to make sure you keep your muscles stretched and flexible. Make sure you're trying to get at least 8 hours of sleep a night to support that muscle recovery, to support your mind. We don't really think that sleep goes a lot into weight loss, but it actually does. Things like sleep and water really help. And then she suggests also getting regular massage. So that will definitely help with your recovery and your relaxation. Again, just that time to do something good for you and for your body. Okay, so print this out, write out your workouts, and then we're going to go into our nutrition. Okay, so here is, right here at the top, you've got your getting started guide. Okay, so I want you to click on that. And what you're going to do is this weekend, you're going to take your pictures, you're going to take measurements, and you're going to weigh in again. So all of that will be sent to us through the weekly activity tracker, as well as I want you to put that in to the My Challenge Tracker app so that you've got all of that information. Once you have that, then I want you to go down again here. You can use this tracker here if you want to put that in. But what we're going to do is figure out your target calories. Okay, so the reason that we're doing this again is because it might have changed. If you lost weight in phase 1, or even maybe gained weight if you are towards the end of your weight loss, right? You might be trading a lot of that fat now for muscle, which means you might have gained a couple of pounds. So, which is totally fine and normal for that to happen at times too. So that's why we want to just make sure we're just in the right calorie bracket for you to help you and to meet your goals. Okay, so you're going to figure out your baseline, you're going to figure out your maintenance calories, and then you're going to make a decision, you guys. So if you want to continue to lose weight, if weight loss is your goal, then you're going to go on to step C and do your calorie deficiency. If you're to a point where you are at or pretty close to your overall weight goal, and you really want to focus on building more muscle now and toning and leaning, right? So lowering that body percentage of fat, then you might consider staying in your maintenance bracket. And I know that's kind of a scary thing because we think we always have to be losing weight, but a lot of times our body needs those extra calories to build that muscle, to trade in that fat. So if you have any questions about where you want to be, or if you should stay at your maintenance bracket versus going below into depletion so that you're in weight loss mode, make sure you reach out to Jen or I, and we can help you with that, okay? So you'll see here's your phase 2 and phase 3 calculations, okay? So we're not as calorie deficient in this phase as we were in phase 1. So we're going to be working a little bit harder. You're a little bit stronger now, right? So make sure that you're using this phase 2, phase 3 calculation to do that bracket, okay? If you have any questions, let me know on that, or Jen know on that, okay? So here's your brackets again, your eating plan, so that you have that. And then you're just going to go into back into your meal template, right? So we put 2 meal templates that you guys can use, or if you're using something that works for you, awesome. But if I were, switching plans, let's say I was at A, but now I'm going to be in plan B, then, you can easily switch to that. It'll realign your brackets for you so that you've got all of that ready to go for yourself too, okay? So that's the next step. I wanted you to get into the starter guide, recalculate your brackets so that you've got that too, all right? And then let's talk a little bit about this meal plan and about refeed. Okay, so once you've got that, go back to your program materials, go into your nutrition, and open up your eating plan. Okay, so we've got eating plans for A through F, excuse me. Also, we've got the vegan plans. So if you're eating a vegan eating style, then you can use those as well. Okay, so I'm going to go into plan C, which is probably where I'm going to stay for this phase. And just read through this again, you guys. So go through that time nutrition. A lot of this you'll be able to stay pretty consistent. Even if you're switching brackets, it's going to only be a few minor changes with your containers from what you were doing. So, but do read through this so that you understand what that refeed day is. So your refeed day will come the second Wednesday and the fourth Wednesday of this coming phase, right? So every 2 weeks, we will have what we call a refeed days. a refeed day. So this means that you're going to have some additional carbohydrates so that, again, you replenish the glycogen stores, so which is a form of carbohydrates in your muscles, so that you can work out harder and get better results. So one thing I want you to notice, and we're going to go to the eating plan, to that list, and I'm going to show you where you get these supplemental yellow containers in just a second. This is not a cheat day. You'll find that these yellows are not typical foods that you eat. Things like white rice, pretzels, crackers, cereal, those types of things. So it doesn't mean that you go garbanzo on junk food, right? We're not doing that. What we're doing is we're adding carbohydrates that are very quick to break down and to give us glycogen into our muscles, right? So they're fast absorbing carbs. They and we'll still continue to make sure that the rest of our diet is good. So don't think of yourself in this. It's easy to think of, ooh, I get this cheat day. Enjoy these foods that you get to have, but know that they are there for a specific purpose for you to have. So you can find that list, again, in the eating guide. Let me see if I can move this here. This little bar. Okay. Let me see if I can move that down. All right, so to find that list and where that is, so you're going to go to your 80-day obsession container food list, right? Or if you're vegan, again, go to the vegan list. Okay, I'm going to open that up, and this will show you just a quick reference. And this is, again, something great to print off. You can put in your pantry if you want a quick reference list. This gives you all of the different foods that are available to you in all of your different containers. Okay, so over here on the right-hand side, you'll find your modified refeed supplemental yellow list. And so you can see they're not typical things that you'll find on your yellow containers, but you can have any of these. So, and you'll find, so like for Plan C, I go up to 6 supplemental yellows on those refeed days. So you're going to be eating a lot of carbohydrates comparative to what you have been doing. So again, just enjoy that. It's there for a specific purpose. If you have any questions about those foods or what to do, then make sure to let us know. But that's just going to be one change every 2 weeks that you're going to add into your meal plan to add those refeed days. And we'll talk about that again next week while we're in week 1 of phase 2 before we get to that in week 2. All right, you guys. So that is it. So again, go in, take a look at that workout calendar, print that off, input that up, schedule your workouts, go in and take your weight, your measurements, your new pictures, send those to us. We're excited to see your results after phase 1 and your feedback on how you did with phase 1. And then take that information, recalculate your food bracket, make sure that you're using that phase 2 calculation, and make sure that you're in the right bracket. If you have any questions about being in maintenance mode versus weight loss mode, reach out to Jen or myself. Once you've got that, let's get those meals plans, use your meal plan templates, and get ready to rock the second part of this program. Okay, talk to you guys soon.